Eze Ajoku, the president of the Coalition of Societies for the Rights of Older Persons in Nigeria. He joins us now in the studio. Thank you so much for joining us on Newsnight. And I must say, I mean, we were taken aback when you told us, you know, that you're 74. I must say you're nowhere near 74, but you have definitely earned, yes, your place. Now, with this
I'm 74
theme,
and my mother is 103.
Oh,
wow!
it runs in the family.
Well, this I can attribute to grace.
Grace.
For my mother.
Do you think it's just grace or the fact that you've been able to take care of yourself over time?
Yes,
but I would like you to address that.
Yes.
And this particular theme, digital equity for all ages. How relevant is this theme for the elderly in a place like Nigeria? Is that the major problem that the elderly face in this country? Or are there more pressing issues?
There are indeed more pressing issues, because the most important thing to an older person is his health. Because as you advance in age, you begin to have complications in your health. So that's the most important thing. The next thing is some cash, you know, to be able to buy your drugs and to eat well, you know. So if you are going in that order, you know, that's his second priority. But what the UN does is that every year they put up a theme. You know, last year it was COVID, this year it's digital equity. And you find that it's also important for the older persons, because hitherto, older persons have been greatly marginalized in this country. They've been excluded from a lot of things, from developmental plan initiatives, from everything, even the pension they have paid. They don't get it back. So there are a lot of issues about older persons in this country. No health coverage. The day you retire at 60, the same government you worked for will withdraw your health insurance when you need it most.
When you need it most, they'll
Yes,
withdraw
that's
your
what is
health
still happening.
insurance, basically because you're not in the employ of the government
Anymore.
any longer.
That's
So
true.
the purpose of this day, first celebrated in October 1st, 1991, is to raise awareness about the issues affecting older persons, I understand. So is there enough awareness? And the issue you raised now, take it up from there. What is the world doing? What is your group doing, co-roping, to make sure that this order changes?
Our group was formed 6 years ago. Actually, it's the name says, a coalition. We're about 82 organizations who hitherto have been working with older persons in one area or the other. My organization, the one that can be attributed to the way I look, which is called Graceful Aging Fellowship, where we teach the need for people to age gracefully, live long and healthy. So it's focusing on, you know, healthy living, but most important for the older persons, you know, healthy aging, all right? And many other organizations. We came together 6 years ago because we realized that doing our things one by one, we could not reach government. So we decided to come together under a coalition. And it's very, very fortunate for us because it gave us a louder voice to discuss with government. And through it, in the last 6 years, we've been able to work with government to develop a national policy on aging. We have been able to prevail on government and persuade them, because in 2016, we were in the National Assembly to debate on bills concerning older persons. We wanted, you know, a commission for older persons, so that commission would just be focused on things about, but from, you know, how the bills move in the National Assembly, what we had at the end was the Nigerian Senior Citizens Act, which the president signed in 2017.
Okay, let's talk more about this national policy for the elderly, because the question I was going to ask was whether there was one at all.
There is.
It's glad to, I mean, it's heartening to know that there is one. But what are the key points in this policy, and exactly how much difference has it made, or is it making, in the lives of the elderly in Nigeria, both at the federal and, of course, the state level?
The policy was approved this year, in February.
Okay. Oh.
It's not yet been implemented.
Okay.
But the Senior Citizens Act, the board has been inaugurated. We in Kostropin played a major role, because really when the humanitarian ministry was formed, I personally went to the Senate, dug out the bill, and took it to the ministry and said, please implement this.
What are you asking for in this bill?
In the,
what are you hoping this bill will address?
In the act?
Yes,
in the act?
Yeah, the
no,
act.
No. It's a senior citizen board has been inaugurated, and it's an agency now of government that will focus on issues affecting older persons. All the things we've articulated in our advocacies, this agency is now supposed to begin to implement them.
All right,
with us.
Doctor, because we have
yes, and also remember that we also created a bill on the rights and privileges of older persons, which has been passed by Senate and is now awaiting concurrence with the Federal House of Assembly. And it's just been delayed because of some of their issues. Yeah. And when that is where we're looking for salvation. Okay. When that bill comes out, a lot of provisions there will take care of many of the issues of the older persons.
All right, I am afraid we're going to have to. I wanted to ask you.
We didn't get the opportunity to hear.
I wanted to ask you. We don't even
those
have the time again. I was told that we'll have to call it today. I was going to ask you what the public, children, government, the media, the role they're supposed to be playing, but we don't have that time. Thank you so much,
thank you for your time.
Ajoku, President, Coalition of Societies for the Rights of Elder Persons in Nigeria, Kostropin. Thank you once again.